Hi, and welcome to the Business of Being a Virtual Assistant. I'm your host, Tiffany Parson, and you're watching and listening to episode number 269. Thank you so much for returning to the podcast this week. Thank you if this is your very first time. If you have not ever written a review for the podcast, please do so over on Apple iTunes. That would be greatly appreciated. One more quick announcement for the community. If you did not get a chance to schedule your 15-minute chat with me, I'm going to open those back up in early May so that I can have a chance to have a link to make it easy on both sides. I was so excited to, in the moment, offering it, didn't even think, it'd probably be easier if we had a scheduling link. Kind of like how we should be doing for our clients, making sure, not clients, but when you're scheduling discovery calls, have a link, make it easy for people to schedule instead of the whole back and forth thing. So if you didn't get a chance to schedule it, we're going to do that again in early May. There'll be a link so you'll be able to schedule and all that good stuff. If you did get to schedule your call, thank you so much. I appreciate you for going ahead and getting there. You got your call. And if we have not talked, I look forward to speaking with you soon. Okay, let's talk about decision making. Decision making. What's so hard about picking, choosing? It's like trying to figure out sometimes what you're going to eat. You have to decide. But we can't decide in our business the way that we decide how we want to eat. If you're like me, the way you decide you want to eat, it's like, what do I have a taste for today? In our business, we can't approach it like, what do we feel like? What do we have a taste for? Because if we do that, you might just have a taste for getting back in the bed and saying, forget about it. Or I'll wait till tomorrow. And that doesn't grow your business, doesn't grow your income. It just makes it harder and harder as the days go by. So how do we decide in business if we can't say, what do I have a taste for today? We have to not be afraid to make a wrong decision. What if I told you in your business you cannot go wrong? Would you believe me if I said that? You can't go wrong in your business when you make a decision. You might be like, I don't know, Tiffany. I made a decision and it was wrong. Remember when we talked in the last episode? I think, yes, episode 268. Make sure you listen to that if you haven't already. We talked about the journey, ups and downs, knowns and unknowns. We talked about it. So when you make a decision, you can only make a decision off of what you know in the moment. So you make the best decision based on that. What's the best decision? The best decision doesn't mean if I choose A is best overall. It means A is best for me right now. A is best for me right now. When you take that approach, you'll make your decisions much faster. They'll be easier, simpler. You'll have clarity because you know what's best right now. Decision B or option B, it's still there. It doesn't go away because you chose A. That's the other thing. It doesn't go away because you chose A. It just means we're not going to do this right now. There may be 5 different things you want to do in your business. You can't do all 5 at one time. You'll go crazy trying to do all 5 at one time. You'll probably even go crazy trying to do all 3 at one time, depending on what it is. So you got to pick 1 or 2 and go from there. So how do you pick? There are 5 different things you want to do. How do you narrow it down? What's good for right now? You got to start. There has to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 can't be 1. The other 4, the other 3 will be waiting on you when you finish 1 and 2. Or once you've launched 1 and 2. Once 1 and 2 have gained legs. You can't go wrong when you decide in your business. Even if you think it's like, this is permanent. When you select your colors for your business, your logo for your business, what your website looks like for your business, your name for your business. None of that is permanent. Your prices, your services, none of it is permanent. All of it can change. You are not even permanent in your business because you change. You're going to grow and evolve. Just involve. You're going to involve. You're going to evolve in your business. You may decide you want to sell your business one day. You may decide your role will be different in your business. So even you are not permanent in your business. When you can operate off of what's the best decision for right now for us? You know where you want to go. You know the goal. The decision you make today, you want it to be able to move you forward towards that goal. But there's no wrong. Even if you come back and say, I chose A, I should have chosen B instead. What stops you from making an adjustment? How do you even know you need an adjustment if you hadn't moved forward on A? You would never know. How do you even know what services you want to offer if you've never offered a service? You have to do it to see if you like how it's done. If you see, you have to see how you are in it. I can remember offering transcription services in the early days of my business, early days before AI could transcribe for you, before all these tools, when it was just you and the audio and you had to listen in to what they're saying and type it out. I hated those projects. Oh my gosh. I had a flashback. I remember doing a project, kept me up all night because I had a deadline to meet. I was still working a full-time job. I called out sick because I had to get this done. This happened on 2 different occasions, taking on too much. One interview, it was 2 people, but I can remember the lady on the call was talking so fast. And this is before the software allowed you to slow down voices. Now it doesn't matter if people talk fast, or even if people talk too slow for that matter. We can speed them up, we can slow them down, right? That wasn't the case back then. You could only rewind, play it again, rewind, play it again. The other transcript I can remember that was just, way too much. It was a group of people talking, and they were sharing their different experiences, and they had accents. And it was some people, their accent was thicker than others, and it was hard to understand what they were saying. And some of the words I was not familiar with. Oh my gosh. I was like, I don't like transcripts. I will not offer transcript services again after that. And I didn't for a long time. Until they came out with software that could help you with the transcription. Even today, the software that helps you with transcription, you still have to go back and check it because, even with YouTube, when it does auto captions, it may not capture the exact words that you're saying depending on your accent and all that good stuff. But it's a start. It's better than a blank slate. But that's an example of how do I know I don't like something if I've never tried it? Back to food. How do you know you don't like Brussels sprouts if you've never tried Brussels sprouts? You've never seen a Brussels sprout. How do you know you don't like it? Make a decision. Try it. Adjust it as you go. There is no wrong decision in your business. Make it today. Whatever it is you've been holding on to that you need to decide on, make a decision today. You won't be wrong for your business. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I look forward to seeing you soon. You have a wonderful and fantastic day.